Hi, and welcome back to the SCA office. I'm Scott Sakich. With me is CEO Ryder Lee. And today we're going to talk about BSE testing. Now, the government recently did a survey of people, asked whether they were testing, and some of them said that they weren't. It was an anonymous survey, obviously. And they gave some reasons not to, which I think we should probably discuss today. I think probably the biggest reason that we saw in the results was that people were worried that a positive test would shut down their operation.
Yeah, and this goes back to the last time there was a big BSE testing promo out of Alberta, and I'm sure a lot of people saw that video. And one of the pieces in there was, what's going to happen. Well, if you do find a case, which everybody's concerned about, and there will be some quarantining going on as they find out the herd mates of that animal and try to track down all of those. And those herd mates that ate the same thing the same year as that first year of birth or first year of life as that one, then yeah, they're going to look for those. But as far as the rest of the animals go and the rest of the farm goes, no, everything gets going back to normal. So yeah, it's not going to be probably a fun couple of weeks or whatever the time frame is there, but it's sure not designed to be something that ends the operation.
And we saw that with case 19, right?
Well, yeah, unfortunately there was a case that there had been a case there on the farm already, and the farm was still there. So yeah, that's a good example that it obviously didn't shut them down. And yeah, if they're ordering those animals destroyed, there's compensation for those as well too, so under the act.
The survey also showed, people were writing in their answers to the questions, and several people wrote in, I don't think testing is important at this stage. They look back and they say it's been 10 years, it's been 12 years, it's not important anymore, and that's obviously not the case.
Well, you could put in there, I don't think exports are important. Because that's part of what this is about, is showing our work, that Canada as a country is looking and showing that the controls that we have in place work. So we're keeping specified risk materials out of the feed and food system, and that is designed to get rid of BSE, and I think we're headed there worldwide. There's enough of an understanding of how BSE spreads that I think we're getting there, but our trading partners want to make sure that we're doing what we say we do, and we are doing that. So part of that is looking for it, and looking for it in those animals that are most likely to show it. So that's, your over 30-month animals that, are showing signs of distress or mysteriously died or things like that. So that's where you get to that, if you got something that turned up dead and you don't know why, or was acting a little funny and needed, they're a good candidate for calling your vet or calling the district CFIA office and getting a sample taken.
So how do you go about it? If you've come across your case of whichever of the 4 Ds it is, and you determine that you want to do the testing, your best bet is to...
Well, I would call your vet. I mean, they know the best, but you can also call your CFIA office. So your vet might say, I'm busy and I can't come out for this many times. You might be close to, there's 7 district CFIA offices, Battleford, PA, Saskatoon, Regina, North Portal, Swift Current, and Yorkton. So if you're in spitting distance of them, they only come out in business hours. They won't do overtime for this, but there's also that option as well.
So it's very important for traceability, for everything that we're working towards in the industry, on being able to follow that cow from point A to right to the end point, know its favorite Taylor Swift song, know everything that there is to know about it. So BSE testing is obviously part of that.
Well, I don't know that I'd put those things together. I think our traceability system is about after something happens and being able to go back and find out. But this is about being proactive on the front end and showing that we're doing things right and we're moving in the right direction. And globally we're seeing the amount of cases, even in the UK, where they had quite a lot, and we learned a lot about BSE there. Their cases are going, down towards zero. So I think we're on the right track, and maybe we'll, one day move to maybe not having to do as much testing, but right now we've got to show our work so we can continue to export the parts of cattle that Canadians don't pay the most for.
Okay, well, there you have it. Again, if you have any questions about BSE testing or any other subject, please phone our office. You can reach us toll free 1-877-908-BEEF. That's 908-2333. We're here to answer your questions. That's what we do, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.